Hello everyone. On this week's episode of Style Me, we'll be talking to 27-year-old newlywed Nkeiruka Oledibe. Now, I like her because she came to us and was really quite frank and open about the fact that, come, I'm style challenged, help me.
Do you know what? I think she's going to be really very good to make over because she's very open and willing to learn, and I think it's going to be excellent for everything we have to offer today.
I can't wait. This should be fun. She's
Zainab.
And I'm Miss Yoma, and this is Style Me.
Hello everybody, my name is Nkeiruka. I'm 27 years old. I don't really like my face very well because I've come to realize one thing in this life. You don't get a second chance at making a first impression. So your look and everything really matters when you're out there looking for a job. Please style me.
Well, okie dokie. Hi, Nkeiruka.
Hello, Isis.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Your tape was really interesting. This whole thing about skin and skin. I don't know why you're obsessed with skin, quite frankly, because there's nothing wrong with your skin that I'm looking at here. But I guess that's just me, personally.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'm telling everybody, let's assume we can't fix the skin, okay? You're still going to love Nkeiruka's skin and face anyway.
Yes, I will.
Okay, good. So let's take it from that angle,
Okay.
shall we?
Yes.
All right. Now, we're heading straight to business here, all right?
Okay.
Now, obviously, you've heard us talking about the exterior, which is we need to understand what your body shape is, what your lines are, colors, style, personality. And once you have all that coming together, that means, you'll always be looking good.
Okay.
Every single time,
Okay.
Now, what I need you to remember, which is what I'm telling everybody, in your own case, you need to remember that style equals PFC for you.
PFC?
PFC.
Meaning?
Meaning, style equals P for personality.
Okay.
Okay? You have to remember your personality. You are totally funky and hot, and you must come into everything that happens. You're really alive, okay? F is your fashion choice. All right? Always just bear in mind that every single thing that you're dealing with, yes, there's fashion, but make sure you're putting it in perspective there, okay? You don't get carried away with trends and funny things. Just always zero in on what is going to work for you,
Okay.
nothing else.
Okay, that means I don't go with the trend.
Trends are okay for some, for little
Picky
touches up.
pieces. You don't just follow trends like
that. Yes, you don't
watch
need
and
to
see.
do that.
Okay.
Okay? And then C. C is for your actual clothes choice. So stick with what we tell you. So you always make sure you have your clothes suiting you, yourself. Okay?
Okay.
PFC is key. All right, now we're going to take you through this, which is, I guess, why you've come.
Okay.
Over to you, Dick.
Okay, so we've done your analysis and we've deduced that you are a pair. If you just stand up, I'll show you what that means. Now, simply this means, or the name pair comes from the emphasis on your hips. And it means that your hips come out like a pear and they're bigger than the other lines in your body. So definitely your shoulders slope or a bit narrower than your hips. The good thing, or one of the best things about this shape is that you have a very defined waist. Yeah? So the key thing to do for a pear shape is to try and balance out the hips. Okay? Okay, so your primary style preference is natural.
Now, obviously, the secondary style personality is classic. Now, that's almost kind of akin to natural. It means, you're really into simple, clean elegance. You like timeless pieces, like the skirts, the tailored top, nice and simple.
Okay.
The only downside to both of this, because they're kind of, pretty close, is if you're not careful, you will look frumpy and dated and, not really current.
Okay.
Which to me, quite frankly, I think is the case with you because you're 27. And I'm not seeing 27 sitting in front of me today.
Okay, and then your face shape is oblong, which is just something to bear in mind. We'll give you some more tips on how to, make an oblong face look the best.
Okay.
Okay, so your wow colors definitely magenta, purple, fuchsia, true blue. So things that are saturated with a lot of color, you really can carry it off well.
Okay.
Yeah? You can wear black, you can wear grey, you can wear navy as well.
Okay.
Yeah? Rules. You have a lot of do's, which is very good.
Okay.
To balance out your body, try and wear lighter colours on the top, in a medium to heavy fabric.
Okay.
Yeah, and it will add, it will add bulk to the bottom. It will add bulk to the top and keep the bottom fluid.
No.
So it's like you balance out the top and you soften the bottom.
The bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Secondly, you should wear your jackets and wear tops that finish either above or below the widest point of your hips.
Okay.
So it just takes the eye there,
Okay.
and it will help to balance it out as well. You should also layer your top half. So if you wear like a strapless thing, for example, you could put a shrug on top, just something.
A little jacket.
A little
Oh,
jacket.
little
You can
jacket.
really carry those kinds of
Okay.
things up and really layer it to bulk it up as well. You should wear pointy high-heeled shoes.
Now, she's the only one we talked about shoes for.
Yeah,
But
she's
the
the
only
only one
reason
we
why
talked
this is there, because it really does suit you. With the pear shape, it tends to look like you're a bit fuller at the bottom.
Yeah.
It tends to make some people appear like they're like shorter legged, which you're actually not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with pointy shoes, with all the clumpies, you're just all clumpy at the bottom.
Exactly.
Okay.
With the slim pointy shoes in front, no matter what you wear, it does kind of slim you out.
Slim
a bit
you
And you know what
at the
else it
bottom.
does? It
That's
adds
why
a
we put it
feminine
there.
touch.
Yes.
With the hips,
Okay.
and then the pointy, it just really, and that's what you're talking about, the
Works well.
hourglass. That's
Yeah.
why it also works with
Okay,
the
that
hourglass.
glass.
And I was actually thinking that with high-heeled shoes that I will look above the top, that I won't be classy.
Oh
definitely
no,
not.
that's please.
Definitely
If most people actually say, but I must admit, I'm not really into wearing high heels all the time. But that is one look. I mean, if you can wear heels, do it.
Definitely.
Okay.
There are some people who just swear by it. They will not even be caught dead with flat shoes. I have a sister who doesn't own a pair of flat shoes.
Okay.
Heels always add that little touch of elegance, I think, to
Definitely.
everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now, so your don'ts. Don't wear jeans with too many pockets. And simply, the reason is you don't want to overemphasize. You want the bottom to be streamlined as much as possible. You don't want
Okay.
to overemphasize it. Don't wear straight skirts, because if you do, all you see is doop, you just see that coming out.
Okay.
You want something to balance it
Balance
out.
it.
Yeah. Don't have detailing on bottom pieces. So don't have like something too shiny, perhaps.
Yeah.
Something too much attention on the bottom
On the
bottom
bottom,
half. And don't never ever wear cropped or light trousers in the bottom. It'll just be like a siren.
You know crop trousers?
No, I
You
don't.
have the ones that stop at like your
I think
calf.
there's not enough material
Okay.
to make it
Okay.
Those
okay.
ones, those are crop pants. Don't try
Okay.
it. Because
Okay.
your legs just look like that.
and
Okay.
your hips just look like that.
Light trousers too. You know,
Yeah.
just emphasize your
Yeah,
bulk at the
anything
bottom.
light, like a very light denim, stay away from. Anything
Okay.
light, just keep it
Yeah.
dark.
Okay.
Now we are African, okay, and Africans like to emphasize the fact that okay, we're heavy at the bottom and everything's fine. There's never, I don't think there's any need to always just throw that out there. You don't have to. I think you can look really good with the shape that you have without overly flaunting and emphasizing
Okay,
it.
okay.
Now we're going to be looking at some of the clothes you brought in. So I'm sure even you will look at them in a different light now.
Yes.
From there we'll go to the style closet, but let's see what it is that you have.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Okay, I'm going to start with this. It's just jumping out at me. In fact,
We need to lose the hanger.
Please.
All right.
Can you explain? I mean, what do you wear this with, or I mean, how did you
I
buy
usually
it?
mix it with the brown skirt, or sometimes I wear it with a white pants trouser. I bought it because of the sequence in front.
Okay.
Okay, the trousers are what? Are they loose fitting? Are they tight?
No, they are like boot cuts. They're
They're
tight
boot
on
cut.
my thighs, but
But
loose down.
they're light, so you should stay away from
Yes.
them. So
Okay,
this
okay.
skirt. Let's have a look at native. We haven't done native.
I need to see the native.
Okay. This is the top.
Yeah.
Hold to me, please.
I don't know. I guess I'd have to see this on. This just looks to me like granny. I'm sorry, I'm not into this. This looks like